Blumaan's Monarch Matte Paste versus LABEL.M's Matte Paste. This is brand battle. Hi guys, I'm Robin and welcome to Brand Battle, the first actually in series 3. We're back and we've got some exciting ones coming up. Now, if you're wondering what is Brand Battle, this is the series that puts two competing products head to head in the ultimate showdown. Now in this brand battle, there are 20 points in total up for grabs. Now we know that not all categories are as important as the other, and the point system will reflect this. And now Blumaan's Monarch Matte Paste is the newest release from the Blumaan line. This one says high hold and matte finish. Then it's the LABEL.M Matte Paste, which is from LABEL.M's professional hair care line. This one says ultra matte texture for disheveled light styles. Now looking into the ingredients, both products are water-based and they both have various claims about what they do to our hair and our scalp, the good stuff. It's always the good stuff, they never mention the bad stuff, but they both contain shea butter and also kaolin, which is the type of clay. The Blumaan one also contains bentonite, and actually, as you'll see in the ingredients, the Blumaan product is slightly more weighted to clay, whereas the LABEL.M one is slightly more weighted, the tiniest bit, towards wax. Now packaging doesn't really bother me, and as you'll see here, the points will reflect this. The Blumaan product is much like all their other products before. It comes in this little box. It's all about this sort of animal thing, but they've got this sort of plain tub with a sticker on it. It's fine, but it doesn't blow my mind and it doesn't feel premium. Versus the LABEL.M one, which again is actually fairly simple. It's slightly more, I would say, mature in its look and slightly more premium. So the point goes to LABEL.M. Smell is another sort of aesthetic thing which I don't think we should worry ourselves about too much. And there's actually not much in it here. The Blumaan product definitely has a scent. It's very light, but I don't particularly know what it is. Versus the LABEL.M one, which again is a really light scent, it's inoffensive, it's slightly sort of lemony and citrusy, and I just prefer it a tiny bit more. So the point goes to LABEL.M. The Blumaan product is so creamy, so light, really easy to scoop out, versus the LABEL.M one is actually slightly tougher, it's got a slight stickiness to it, and it's got a slight sort of, I would say, chalkiness to it. So point goes to Blumaan. Now the Blumaan product goes through the hair absolutely no bother. Like its consistency, it's really, really creamy, very easily distributed, versus the LABEL.M one, which has just got slightly more tug and stickiness to it. So the points go to Blumaan. Now in styling, I'm also kind of looking at how versatile these products are. You know, how many different styles can you do? And each of them can sort of give the volume and the sort of everyday style, versus the one I've got right now, which is more of a slick back, more voluminous, more volume in the hair. And I've got to say, you know, the Blumaan one, I found on the times I've used it, in order to get more of a result, I do have to layer it. So I'll put it into my hair, I'll work through, then I'll do another layer. Versus the LABEL.M product, which for me is just so responsive. Whatever I want it to do, it will. You know, up, down, texturized. It's a dream. So the points for this one go to LABEL.M. Now into finish, both products should be matte, but I found actually, because I have been layering the product and I definitely need to layer it, the Blumaan product has got the tiniest bit of gloss to it. Also, I do find that when I've been using this, my hair has it sometimes kind of goes into strands. It doesn't look nearly as natural as the LABEL.M product, which really does go in, it sits, it's got volume, it's got a great matte finish, and that's exactly why LABEL.M wins these points. Now I should say with hold, both of these products with and without hairspray actually have a really good hold. Both of them are reworkable, and actually I've got some clips here. You'll remember some of these from the reviews. Not bad at all. It's just bound straight back in. And I kind of like that I can just mess with it. 9 hours in my hair, 9 hours, no hairspray, and I am impressed. It has been dropping throughout the day, as to be expected, but I've just kind of like voomfed it back into place. Now I really wanted to split the points here because they actually both have done a really good job. But there is one which has done slightly better, just because it's given more of a sort of matte look, it's still got texture, it's slightly more reworkable. So I'm gonna give 1 point to Blumaan and 3 points to LABEL.M. Now it's no surprise that they both washed out so easily. I mean, no need for shampoo. But there is one which I think just has the edge on the other one. It just feels slightly cleaner when you're washing with water. So the points go to Blumaan. Now I'm calling this price and value because really it could be the world's most expensive product, but if it's the world's best product, then it has value and it's worth it. So looking here, the one thing you'll see is the Blumaan product is not readily available. You're really gonna have to search for that. They've got a pre-order on at the moment, again, on this site, versus the LABEL.M one, which is so readily available. It's absolutely everywhere, and I have linked the places down below. Also, the LABEL.M one is quite often on offer. They've got two sizes, a 50ml and 120ml. And the Blumaan one, if you're ordering from their site, the postage and packaging is ridiculous. It's literally ridiculous. The postage packaging for me cost $12.50, that's dollars. It has gone down to $8.95. And I would say, you know, when it arrives in this, without a note and nothing else, this is not $12.50. So I would say, really, price and value, very easily, the point goes to LABEL.M. So my verdict, we have got 6 points for Blumaan versus 14 points for LABEL.M. So really a very clear winner with the LABEL.M matte paste. It's easy to use, it's great to style with, it's reworkable, it's really versatile, you get great volume and texture. But I would say, you know, this actually out of the Blumaan products is probably my favorite out of their line. But if you are looking for a matte paste, there's no queues, there's no pre-order, this is your one here. If you do want to win both of these products, then I have a competition. I've linked it down below in the description. There'll also be an info button there so you can win them. And I'll announce the winner in next week's brand battle. So make sure you subscribed, make sure the notifications are on, and make sure you do come back for brand battle. Also, if you've got more suggestions, then guys, I'm going to get through as many of them as possible. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next new video. Bye-bye.